Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Ad Nauseum Podcast. I am Scott, and we have producer Pat over there. Wave to them, say hello, whatever.
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Not a lot of people watch on YouTube. More people listen. So, yeah,
just keep. I'm just going to wave. I'm going to do everything non-verbally.
I was saying, no, your verbal skills are too precious. Like they're precious is the wrong word. Too valuable. You need to be heard.
Well, God bless you. Thank you. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. Look at if you aren't watching right now, Pat has just like the best Guy Fieri background. I am a huge Guy Fieri fan, as I think Pat is. He's got the hair. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, he just signed some crazy deal for like $80 million for like 4 years or something at the food.
Yeah, he's killing it. They were talking about how his annual contract would put him in like the top 10 of professional athletes in any of the sports, NFL, NBA, MLB. It's so funny because he's a cash cow, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I saw that like just the diners, drive-ins, and dives like ad revenue was like $200 million.
Has to be absolutely because I have a buddy who hates on Guy Fieri, and he does it to try and piss me off, and it works.
It's an easy thing to do, by the way.
He's such a good guy. He makes dad jokes. I don't care. I love dad jokes. I love bad puns. I love all that kind of stuff. But we were looking up how many restaurants he either owns or is affiliated with, and it's like 14 that he personally owns, and like 60 others that he's kind of in, like a partial owner or something. And he has so much going on. I don't know, like this is a level of like, I understand how people can just be uber famous. Like Kim Kardashian is just uber famous. She is just doing that show. That's all she does. But like this, like basically 80 restaurants I know that he's not physically the boss of them, but like that is a lot I wouldn't even be able to remember where these restaurants are, let alone what the fuck they're called.
Yeah.
Let alone what I'm supposed to do about it.
Oh yeah.
He's just cashing checks.
That's a dream scenario, though. I think that like people just come up to him and they're like, "Guy, can we pay you money to put your name on our restaurant?" And he's
absolutely.
Like,
it's what I can't remember who called it. Like it's that mailbox money. That shit just shows up. Yeah. Those checks. You're just walking around with that
was Matthew McConaughey.
It's just like, well, by the way, Matthew McConaughey was on an episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Oh, yeah, I just saw it like last week because I watch it every Friday. It's just rerun after rerun, and it's mindless, and I love it.
He said, Matthew McConaughey said 10 things I hate. No, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. He said that was his most mailbox money movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Guy Fieri's out there. I remember I was in Vegas one time. His Vegas restaurant was closing. I got to eat there before it closed.
It closed?
Yeah, it was not very good, but I went there and like I got really drunk and had some like donkey sauce mac and cheese or whatever it was.
I hate to admit that all that shit. I was looking at one of his restaurant menus, and that is all right up my alley. It's pure heartburn and it's pure poop and diarrhea afterwards. But I don't give a shit because like I'm a sauce boss. Okay, I want everything covered in donkey sauce.
Everything's covered in sauce and cheese.
Love it.
That's what you want.
God, that is right up my alley. Yeah. And I did actually, I can't remember. I think it was like the Guy American Bar or something, like Guy's American Bar that I was looking up. But like the funniest part was everything. He had this thing called chicken parm aroni. So it was like chicken parm plus like spaghetti with like, I don't know. But the funniest part was in the description, he called it wasn't noodles. It was, Parmaroni. Oh, it was Parm Hay. That's what he called it. Noodles. It was Parm Hay. And I just thought that was fucking hilarious. It was just so him to call noodles hay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Guy Fieri can do whatever the fuck he wants to.
Oh, it was fucking great. And I think he's a national treasure. That being said, he's just everything. But this is not a podcast about Guy Fieri. This is a podcast about commercials where I used to say something like, oh, we critique and review them, but we don't. We mostly shit on them because that's what commercials are there for. They're always on. You see them constantly, especially if you're like watching a baseball game where it's like 3 hours. There's only so many commercials that they're going to show. And so we're getting back into this. We took a little hiatus. And so there's this first one that I want you to run is the Bounty one. They've done like 10 commercials this way. Now, mind you, Pat and I, we are not commercial gurus. We have never worked in the ad agency world, but we have eyeballs and we understand like what they're trying to do. Maybe we understand comedy, but like it's just I feel like this is like this is the best chance for an everyman kind of person to be a critiquer or a critic, a reviewer, because we've grown up with these goddamn things, and 90% of them are just god awful. Maybe even 95%. Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I think just by nature, most commercials are terrible just in general.
Yeah. And so with this bounty commercial, we've basically shown probably 3 or 4 bounty commercials. And it's not because they're good. It's because it's the same fucking commercial over and over. They have just pumped in this money for, let's say, 5 commercials that are the same thing, but with different people acting in them. So go ahead and run it, and then we'll kind of describe it for those who aren't watching.
Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna say, like, I'm just looking at like the first shot of the commercial here.
Yeah,
I already know that like this drink's going to spill on this iPad.
Yeah, it's almost like you've seen this before. You've seen this movie before.
Nope.
Come on, him.
Ooh, I like him.
Uncoordinated fuck.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
He's an 8.
He's a 9.
Bounty,
Ugh.
the quicker.
So let's describe it first. So basically, there is what seems to be. By the way, every kitchen table is the same. It's like that white kind of. I don't even know what the material is. It's not granite. It's not like. It's just a white countertop, smooth as shit. There's always a glass on it. There's always people around the table. And this time in this commercial, they were basically what I assume is a mother and a son were using an iPad and swiping right, Bumble style, Hinge style, Tinder style for her to get a date. Is that right?
Yeah, and she was so fucking horny that she just knocked over a glass.
She got so into one guy. She was like, "Oh, I like him," and fucking just took her 2 fingering fingers and just slid it across the fucking iPad. Rex, I don't know, a cup of apple juice. It looks like I don't know why if people
might have
like
been iced tea.
Yeah, people outside of 5 years old fucking drink apple juice. Grow the fuck up. But it's one of those things to where. This is how those commercials go. They always spill. They always spill something on this very smooth tabletop. Where if you left this apple juice or Kool-Aid or whatever the fuck it is, if you left it there for 10 days, it's still gonna be wipe upable. That's not a word, but like it's still gonna be there. It won't stain anything. There is no harm. However, there's always an obstacle there. In this commercial, the obstacle is an iPad. In previous commercials, it was like a lottery ticket. Now, normal people would fucking knock over a glass and then be like, oh shit, pick up the electronic. Let's pick up the lottery ticket. No, in these commercials, apparently all of them are the fucking Flash and they can run over and get a fucking handful of bounty fucking paper towels and then catch the apple juice or Kool-Aid or orange juice or whatever it is before it gets to said obstacle. And that is not how people fucking operate. That's not how it works.
Well, and also for about 5 minutes in slow motion, they put like their hands on their face.
They did a lot.
Oh my God.
From the time that cup spilled and until it almost hit that iPad, they were doing a lot. There was a lot going on.
Oh yeah, but in real time, that iPad would be soaking in apple juice or whatever iced tea, whatever it was. That's not how that would work out.
By the way, if I was standing there, this is the part that just drove me insane with this. If I was standing there and I was the kid helping my mom or watching my mom try and get laid on Bumble, I would just spill the fucking thing on the iPad myself. And then I would take the glass and I would just smash the iPad screen until it was broken into a million pieces. Because that is fucking weird. I'm not about this supportive shit about parents. Even if my dad died tomorrow, I'm not helping my mom get laid in even the next 20 years. It's not fucking
help
happening.
Her get some dick?
No, not doing it. No, I don't want my dad to die. I'm just saying. That's the example I'm throwing out.
Well, and then just the level of comfortability there was uncomfortable for me. Where you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
he's an 8. He's like, no, he's a 9.
He's a 9, and she's just super wet. But like the thing is also, I don't feel like this is a dude. If let's say I have to believe this scenario with these stupid commercial people, I'm not putting a son in that position. I'm putting a daughter. I feel like a daughter would be more supportive of the mom and her getting back out there. I don't think a dude is doing this. I'm not trying to be a chauvinist, but like, come on. A son is not helping his mom get some dick.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing that it's a bad commercial. Like the logic doesn't make sense. No one's gonna do that.
Right.
My mom can't even like open an attachment in an email, let alone like use an app on a smart tablet. Like, no. That woman's not gonna know how to use that app.
Yeah, my parents know how to fax. That's about it. That's a dead electronic device. But this is just, I wish that like at the end, I always think about like a director's cut or like a different way to end it. They really should have done like where she's swiping, but then like one of his best friends comes up on it, and he's like, "Oh, that's Derek. You can't swipe on him. He was the best man at my wedding." And she's like, "Swipe right. I'm getting him," or something like just like basically trying to go full cougar status is what I'm saying. I'm about to fuck your best
right.
man.
Then they match, and then he's like, "What the fuck?
I'm your new dad."
Yeah. See, that's already a better commercial.
It's already a better commercial, but hey, I guess, but like they'd be like, that won't sell Bounty paper towels, dude. No one gives a shit. I buy different paper towels and toilet paper constantly. I'm not brand loyal. No one the fuck is.
No, not at all. And I think that definitely might have been the Snyder cut of that commercial because of all the slow motion.
Oh man. They were like, we're short on time. Let's just slow it down a lot.
Slow motion. Yeah, his cut of Justice League was like a 2-hour movie. If you take out the slow motion, you throw that back in there, it's 4.5 hours. Every scene slow motion. And yeah, they're just staring at that juice just in slow motion. Like, oh my God.
Acting as if
do something.
Yeah, acting as if they're watching a car accident.
Yeah.
Like they just saw a kindergarten bus pile into a car full of puppies. Fuck. All right, what's our next one? I think the next one's gonna piss me off too, because is it the Subway commercial?
Yes.
So this is a Subway commercial. They've started to do like this new campaign where like a celebrity kind of tries to, I don't know, bombard people and tell them to eat Subway. Now, Pat knows this. You may not. The listener. I am a garbage person when it comes to food. I will eat from gas stations. I will eat from anywhere. I personally love Subway. Now, is it my favorite sandwich shop? No. There's like 40 local places here in Denver that I love way more, but I can crush a sweet onion chicken teriyaki 12-inch on honey oat, but take out the sweet onion chicken teriyaki sauce, put it in the Chipotle Southwest.
Man, I haven't had Subway in years. I don't think.
I haven't had Subway in days. Actually, the last time I had it, I was so hungover that I went there and I got a 6-inch meatball sub and then a 12-inch sweet onion chicken teriyaki because I had no food in me I didn't eat dinner the night before. I ate almost 20 inches of sandwich just on my drive home. It was delightful. I felt like $1 million afterwards.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. I used to eat a Subway a bunch when I lived in Chicago. There was like one down the alley from where I lived, and it was open 24 hours.
Right. Oh yeah, that'd be great.
As some of them, are because Subway's got to stay in the game, and that's
they're also in gas stations, so those are 24/7 usually too. All right, so here's, as much as I love Subway, I'm not a huge Megan Rapinoe fan. So let's just get into this commercial.
I'm ordering some burritos.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Burritos? Get a freshly made footlong from Subway instead, with crisp veggies on freshly baked bread. Just order in the app.
Huh, okay.
Try the oven roasted turkey with banana peppers for a little extra kick.
Kick. I get it.
Oh.
Get a freshly made footlong from Subway instead.
Choose better, be better. And now save when you order in the app.
Subway, eat fresh.
So what happens is these guys are walking through this park. They're on their phone. They're kind of wondering like what they're gonna get to eat. I think did they say burger or burrito or something like that? And then and then from out of nowhere, Megan Rapinoe, probably one of the deadliest fucking corner kickers in the world because she plays for the U.S. women's national team, who is the best soccer team in the world, just fucking kicks a fucking soccer ball in front of like basically past right like both their faces.
Yeah.
And in a normal situation, two guys would be like, "What the fuck, bitch?" Like, I'm sorry, but like you just kicked a goddamn soccer ball at me on purpose. What do you want? Anyways, I try to calm down, not trying to use my bias towards Megan Rapinoe on this, but
yeah, you'd be mad at anyone that kicked a ball at you, no matter who.
I'd be mad. It was stupid. But now she's just sitting there telling you what to eat. However, I don't hate this part because I'm like, okay, I'll take some banana peppers on a fucking Subway sandwich. It'd be sweet. And then eventually they get past those two. She does this cool little thing where, she kicks the ball and it touches the app and it shows them, that whatever shit like that. And there's this guy who's just sitting he's already lonely. He's just by himself on a bench eating a burger. Life is bad. And this asshole kicks a fucking soccer ball and knocks his fucking burger out of his hand. It's like, go get a Subway sandwich. 3 of those guys should have fought her. Like they wouldn't be able to catch her because she's fast and she can run forever. But fuck, man, I would have fought a girl. I would have fought a girl.
Yeah, I know. If I'm eating a burger alone in a park and I'm about to bite into it and someone does that to me, I'm probably not going to be upset with her. I'm probably just going to go kill myself.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right. Totally. Like, this is the world that I'm living in and I hate it. I'm done.
This is a nightmare.
Megan Rapinoe basically just killed. That's not even suicide. Megan Rapinoe killed you. Megan Rapinoe murdered you.
That was assisted suicide.
Just the saddest dude in the world eating a fucking hot hamburger in the sun. Like, you're gonna pick on him? Fuck off, dude. He is so gonna eat a bullet, though. I am with you.
Yeah, he's having a bad day.
Bad day, bad month, bad year. 2020 wasn't kind. COVID. He lost his girlfriend in COVID. He probably killed his parents by giving them COVID.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the park. I'm gonna get some fresh air. I'm gonna eat this burger. I'm gonna feel better. And then that happens.
And then no, this fucking millionaire kicks a goddamn soccer ball at me and gets sand and dirt in my goddamn burger.
Also, how stupid does Subway think we are? Because they have been doing the same eat fresh, we're healthy campaign for years, and it's just not true.
Yeah, I think it's anything to forget about Jared Fogle being a pedophile. They're like, hey, we gotta like have like Tony Hawk, Megan Rapinoe, fucking Kevin Hart, like anyone, just fucking forget that we had a pedophile on our payroll for a decade. 2 decades?
A long time. He was the face of Subway for sure. But yeah, it's still just acting like eating a 12-inch like sandwich is, hey, this is healthy.
Oh yeah. Oh, here's my thing though. So here's my thing though. Since I've shit on Megan Rapinoe this whole time, like this was like in critique in art school. This is what I remember. They were like, you don't have to be nice, but you can't just say you hate something and then not have a solution for it. You know, you can't just be like, well, this looks like shit. Well, why does it look like shit?
This
you
sucks.
can't just be like, yeah. However, as much as I was annoyed by Megan Rapinoe in this commercial, as an athlete, she's a pretty good actor. She didn't have that normal athlete bullshit where they're like, they don't know how to read lines. They don't know how to act, like, because athletes are such bad actors.
Yeah, those are usually the best commercials though.
Yeah, like those. Oh, yeah, right. Because you're just like, oh, this person doesn't belong in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So, like, I would give her that. She seemed like a good actor. She knew what she was doing. She had good, like, personality. She was smiling. Shit. Like, yeah. So I'll give her that.
It's interesting too. Like, when you look at like Patrick Mahomes when he kind of first started and got famous.
Yeah.
And you look at his commercials then, and you look at his commercials now. It's like
he's getting better.
A better actor.
Yeah. He's not Baker Mayfield. No one's Baker Mayfield. He just started off perfect right off the bat.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield is a better actor than 98% of actors in Hollywood.
I would agree.
He could be an action star in no time.
I don't think like Peyton Manning's a very good actor, but he is very good in commercials.
Yeah, I feel like he just has like this likability, this charisma. Maybe that's also what Megan Rapinoe kind of has. She has that charisma. She kind of knows how to be kind of like in front of the camera because she's always in front of the fucking camera complaining about fucking something. But She is a good actor, so I'll give her
Very
that.
comfortable in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Moving on, so I don't shit on Megan Rapinoe anymore. What's our next one?
Also, just quick shout out to Shaq for being one of the greatest actors of all time in commercials.
He's the best. He's just Shaq. He
hanging
just
out
doesn't have
with
to be
Gerald.
anything but Shaq.
Yeah, which is great. And that's what you want. I remember I heard some
Awesome.
comedian talk about how they were in a Radio Shack commercial with Shaq, and that he showed up, and then all he said was when he got there, he's like, "We got to get this done in half a day. I got to go see that new Jackass movie."
That's
So
awesome.
it's like, let's just get this done because that new Jackass movie's out, and I got to go see it.
I think we all understand that we could hang out with Shaq easily. He might not want to hang out with us, but I can fucking hang out with him.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this next commercial is, it's a Crunch Bar.
Oh yeah, this one just hit me wrong because it's just hokey. So I'll explain it when we're done.
Everyone's crunching. What's crunching? Simply unwrap Crunch and eat Crunch. 100% milk chocolate and crispy rice.
Crunchy makes me extreme.
Crunching made our breakup easy.
I'm in the friend zone.
Anyone can do it, even anyone.
You know why I picked this one? It's because of that friend zone comment. Because I remember just sitting there the first time I saw that commercial, and that guy goes, "I'm in the friend zone." Yeah, that's where gay guys belong, dude. God damn it. I get I don't really have an idea of how to make a good Crunch Bar commercial. You know, I mean, like, I guess the sillier the better, but that just hit me wrong. I was like, who cast this guy? Because he is openly gay.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. We're in Pride Month, fucking killing it. But
no, that is the reason why that relationship's not going to work out.
Yeah,
is because
they're going to go get brunch after that.
He is obviously a closeted homosexual. You are not attracted to this woman.
That's literally the only reason I wanted this one on there. Honestly, plus like talking about we both lived in LA. I did my few things of acting, and I realized very quick I'm a bad actor, and I don't want to try and become a better one. But like, I don't even really know if they were like, "Hey, we're just going to throw you a Crunch Bar, and then you chew it, you bite into it, and then like smile." I'd be like, I don't fucking think I know how to do that. Because I'm giving these actors a lot of credit because it's just such an unnatural thing to be like snapping into a fucking Crunch Bar and then be like, this is really good. I feel like I would look like a complete psychopath. So as long as you don't look like a psychopath, you've done pretty good in this commercial.
Yeah, and like a Crunch Bar, it's kind of like a Hershey's bar. Like it's not a bar that like you bite into like a candy bar. Typically,
like
you
a
would break it
Snickers
into
like pulls
pieces.
away, you know. It's got some like this is just a snap.
Yeah, it's just like a flat candy bar.
Yeah,
that like you would probably can you break it off into squares? Is it like a Hershey's bar like that? Like you wouldn't bite into it like a candy bar.
No, it just has crunch on it. It's just like you just like break it off, maybe break it off into pieces, but there's no like, perforated squares or rectangles or anything like that.
I do like a Crunch Bar. I heard
some
talking shit on the other day. They're delicious.
You know what they make me think of? So I don't even remember. Like back in the day, one time, I've never had it since. We had like vanilla ice cream. And then they had like, I don't know how my mom got these like Crunch Bar liquid chocolate packs to where you pour the chocolate and it's got like the crunch. It's supposed to be like the Crunch Bar, a melted Crunch Bar with the Crispies in it. And you put it on top of your ice cream and then it like solidifies because it's frozen. And then you crunch into it. It blew my fucking mind as a kid. It might blow my mind now because it was so good. I'm with you on the Crunch Bar shit.
I can't remember. It was like the brand turtle something. I don't know, but I remember that shit because it would like harden on top of the ice cream.
And plus the Bunch of Crunch. Remember Bunch of Crunch?
Bunch of Crunch, yeah.
The little handheld things. Those were wonderful. Crunch is killing it.
And yeah,
I'm in the friend zone.
Gonna call a quick audible because we were talking about Shaq, and Shaq used to do Crunch Bar commercials.
Oh, did he? I mean, he's done everything. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So this one's 16 seconds. So I'm just gonna play it. I have not seen this, but let's see what happens here.
Oh, this is from back in the day.
Meet your next pillow.
Oh, fuck you.
We got another
ad before the ad.
That's awesome. Ad before the ad.
Got a craving for a really great chocolate bar? Creamy, crispy, Nestle Crunch. When you gotta have chocolate, it's crunch time. Try the Big Shack size. More chocolate, more crunch.
First of all, Shaq just robbed that fucking thing. He's a millionaire and he just stole that fucking candy bar and vandalized a vending machine. Like, does no one have a problem with that? Shaq basically is seen sitting there. There's a Crunch Bar vending machine, which I don't think exists.
No.
And then he just picks it up, shakes it, and a boatload like gobs of Crunch bars come out, and then he just goes back to eating it. He didn't pay for that shit.
No. Yeah, and
Goddamn
if Shaq
criminal.
picks up that machine, all of the candy bars are coming out.
Yeah. What a criminal. He should go to jail. You know how we just said we'd hang out with Shaq? I don't think so. That's aiding and abetting a fucking criminal. I can't do that. Because then I'm going to the pokey too.
And the biggest mistake they made there was, they did not have Shaq talk.
Oh yeah. And plus he's in his playing days. He looks good.
Yeah, he was like
skinny. Now he's just he's a blob of dude. And that's how he should be when he's retired. But like, yeah, he was looking good.
He was. Yeah, he's not picking up a Crunch bar machine now.
Goddamn thief. He probably just punch it. It's like I don't pay for these.
So that makes sense. You're right. Like Shaq probably has done a commercial for everything. That should be like a segment. It's just like, has Shaq done a commercial for this?
Yeah, I'm into it.
So then, okay, I think the last one is it like kind of a throwback? And
yeah, we're doing like I don't have like a name for it, but like I love local commercials, and so I just went on kind of like a search for local commercials.
There's auto rates in Illinois.
And so this one I think is out of, I want to say Philadelphia, but maybe I'm just thinking about that. Either way, it's called the Eaglewoman. Eaglewoman. I gotta enunciate. And it's listen to it, but also we'll explain it to you because it is fucking insane. It's great. Just so 90s.
Do you have insurance on this car?
No. What's that?
It's Eaglewoman.
I've got something for you.
Look, she's dropping her rates.
My
You
God.
can't beat this.
Eagle guarantees the lowest auto rates in Illinois.
Look at those low rates.
Oh yeah, it was out of Illinois. Sorry. So quick explanation. Hot
How do you
Latino.
explain that? Good luck.
I'm gonna try. Hot Latino chick walking down the street, right? Then this very 90s looking guy with like a banded collar and a weird suit and those circular glasses that were very popular in the 90s, like is like fucking rubbernecking out of his mind. He's just like, oh my God, takes his eyes off the road because he's driving and then gets in a car accident. Then very comically, he's like, the car door's open. He's halfway out of it. His glasses are askew. And then the Latino woman comes over. She's like, okay, are you okay? I don't know why the first thing she asked, I don't even think it's, are you okay? She goes, do you have insurance? And he's like, fuck no. Even though he's like dressed to the nines, he looks like he has money. I don't know why he doesn't have insurance. And then all of a sudden you see a woman flying where it's like 3/4 of a woman, but then from the chest up is a eagle head.
Yeah, bald eagle.
And then it zooms in on her face, and that's when you hear, I've got something for you.
It's terrifying.
It was just great. And then she literally drops eggs
Big eggs
that on the side of it have her rates because she's dropping her rates. Apparently, is that a thing like, oh, if you get in an accident, I've got the lowest rates, or if you don't have insurance, I'm dropping my rates? Because that should be the other way around.
Yeah. And
then the girl catches the eggs, the dropped rates, and then that's kind of just the commercial.
And then she holds the eggs like they're her tits.
Yeah, it's true. I thought it was just wonderful. This is a visual. If you are around your computer and you're not watching, please Google Illinois Eaglewoman insurance.
Yeah, if not, I think we should play it one more time.
Do it, please. That was great.
Because this is phenomenal.
I mean, she's good looking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she was kind of smiling at him too. So there's a mutual attraction. And see that.
Yeah, so it was her fault, really.
I think it was definitely her fault.
And this guy's got the 90s goatee and everything.
Yeah.
On this car?
No. What's that?
It's Eaglewoman.
I've got something for you.
Oh,
A nightmare.
Look, she's dropping her rates.
You can't beat this.
So it's so funny that you brought that up, that she's definitely holding them in front of her boobs because she's already a very voluptuous Latino woman. Like she has
huge tits.
She has some major whams on her. And it's just so funny because like they definitely put those there on purpose. It just fucking, that was a great commercial. I hope that woman is still in business.
I hope so. I hope they are.
The guy was the worst actor too. Like actually everything he did was just so hokey. He's like, whoa, what is that? Just threw his head around.
Well, he couldn't be overacting more. Like,
no.
When I said that we tried to like do some acting in Los Angeles, I think that's probably how we are as actors.
100%. That would have been me, and they would have been like, "This is the only commercial you're doing. You're fucking terrible."
I mean, I think he pulls his sunglasses off at one point and is like cross-eyed. Like,
this is the woman's second language, and she's better at this than you are. Okay, but like, you're awful. That was so great. I found that. So like, we got to do more local commercials for sure.
Yeah, because that is maybe, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, I think
Eaglewoman
commercials I've ever seen.
Eaglewoman, it was just wonderful. I wonder if her like last name was Eagle. I can't even remember. Like maybe it's at the end. Like I think go back to the end. Like what was it? Why was she called the Eaglewoman? There needs to be at least a premise of like a backstory. Maybe not even a back. What's it?
Illinois.
It's Eagle Insurance.
Low rates.
But she's just gonna be Eaglewoman. All right.
So
Sounds
yeah,
good.
it doesn't really. There she is with the eggs, and look at him in the background there.
Oh, he's so dorky. He's so fucking bad at this.
He kind of looks like a young Craig Glazer.
No.
Do you have insurance? No.
No. That's phenomenal.
That's great.
Comments here.
Yeah, see, like the first comment, that's what I said. She doesn't even ask if he's okay. She's like, "Do you have insurance?"
Yeah.
You rubbernecking loser.
Yeah, this is the worst commercial ever, but at the same time, the best. Yeah, 100%.
They're so great. All right, well, that is going to be our episode for this week. It's good to be back. Good to look at your face again, Patrick, even though you're surrounded by at least 6 Guy Fieri's on your background. You're killing the background game. Give us, Pat also produces and hosts some other podcasts. Go ahead and throw those out there for us, Patrick.
Yeah, in Kansas City, I host and produce one called KC Top 5. That's just about Kansas City, but you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Patrick Muller KC.
Yeah. And then, of course, follow us at Ad Nauseam Pod on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, you can find me at Irrelevant Scott. I do this. I do comedy, blah, blah, blah. Dates coming up, but they're all in Denver, and I don't think anyone in Denver listens to this shit. So I'm not going to plug my dates. I'm not that big. I'm not Tom Segura literally naming my comedy tour. I'm coming everywhere, which is great. So, yeah, until then, I'm good if you're good, Patrick.
I'm good, buddy.
All right, that'll be it. We'll see you next time.